What up? What is good, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Show, the ACS Universe Daily. It's Monday. Sort of a big day tomorrow for us fans of such things as Rebel Moon and Zack Snyder's work and shit like that. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. What I think we might see in the trailer. I mean, I'm sort of just for a little tease. We did get a little tease today, though. They gave us a pre-teaser tease, bro. So I'll be talking about that for sure. We'll watch that. It's really short, but it hypes you up. It gets you a little bit crunk, right? Right. Let's see in the house. What up, Phil? What's good, homie? Appreciate you stopping through, man. What up? What up? What up? Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Joy was good, bro. Time to moon some rebels. Yeah, man. For sure. For sure. So some of that, I mean, obviously saw a couple things. Some of shit I just seen that Batista Momoa about to make a movie. What's going on? But directed by the dude who directed this movie right here. Let's see what's going on with that for sure. Not much other, it's pretty much my day today has been dominated by some of the Rebel Moon shit. Zach dropped some shit on Vero. We'll take a look at that for sure. I'm gonna talk about Blue Beetle, man. We'll talk about the box office. Obviously, it was low. We all predicted it would be. We were hoping for higher shit because the movie was absolutely fucking fire. But yeah, it's what we expected though, pretty much, right? It's low, really low. So we'll see if word of mouth sort of does anything in it, and it maybe makes more next week. Who knows, man? At this rate, it's probably gonna be on digital like fucking September 15th or some shit, bro. Like I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I liked it. It doesn't matter what for me. I enjoyed it myself. I can't wait till it comes out on physical 4K so I can purchase myself a copy of it and own it. But that's getting far ahead. I don't know whenever that shit's gonna happen. But anyway, John was good, homie. Say he saw Blue Beetle yesterday. It's my favorite. Hey, man, see that shit's fire, dude. Blue Beetle's good, man. It's good. Let me get my stuff started up in here. Let me get my background music playing and shit. Let's see. Hey. All right, y'all. So I saw a couple things today, man. Really, it's a really busy day at work, to be honest. Busy. But obviously I was paying attention and sort of refreshing certain pages. And then when I stopped refreshing, fucking noon, here comes bam. That Rebel Moon little tease thing. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. It is, bro. It's a 10 out of 10. It hits. Yes, there's some familiar stuff in there, but I mean, how? This is the question I want to ask people who are talking about. It does all the tropes. How are you supposed to introduce a superhero, right? There's very, especially when their introduction is like, say for instance, Superman or fucking Batman or whatever. Those introductions are ingrained in fans' minds, in lore, in comic book lore and history. Superman's origin, barely escaping an exploding Krypton. Batman's origin, parents shot and fucking damn it, I just lost the damn name of the alley. But and yeah, so you have that, right? So every time Batman and Superman have an origin story, if that's what people are going for, you see those particular things because that is exactly their origins, right? Blue Beetle has a similar stuff. I wasn't very familiar with it, but yes, it hits some tropes. What you expect it to do, man? You expect Blue Beetle, a very brand new character that not many people outside of comic books know about, to just show up and be Blue Beetle and not have an origin story? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. I'm getting tired of hit all the tropes. Shut up. It was going to. You already knew that shit was going to happen. How else do you introduce a superhero? Especially when Warner Brothers probably didn't drop a fucking sack of cash on Angel, on Soto to make this shit. So we got, I love Blue Beetle. I thought Blue Beetle was fire. What think of Blue Beetle's? Yo, what up, B? What's good, homie? What's good? What do you think of the Blue Beetles? I thought it was dope, man. I mean, it reminded me of obviously the Owl and Watchmen. Obviously, right? He's a fan of Zach, so you saw some stuff there. But it was dope. I thought it was cool, man. The stuff they teased in the post credits was dope, and I'm afraid we might not get to see that considering what the box office is like. But hopefully cooler minds prevail and they say, hold up. This Zolo dude, he's fire. He's a fire Blue Beetle. He's a fire fucking Jaime. Let's keep it. Let's keep him and let's put him in some other movies because I think Blue Beetle's one of them characters I feel like could fit in a lot of movies in the DC universe. A lot of them. So let's see if they keep him around. Who knows what the fuck's going to happen? Obviously, the box office is not helping it out at all. But there's a lot of factors in that. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. But anyway, you guys know how I start the show every single week. Or every single week. Damn, what the fuck? Every single day. Stuff I saw today.
What the hell is that?
So fucking dumb. All right. So number one thing, let's get this up here. Let's do this. Entire screen. Bam. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's bring this up here. Yes, so Oppenheimer, right here from Discussing Film. I bring up Discussing Film a lot because they be having some shit. Oppenheimer has done the top 5 highest grossing IMAX movies of all time. All other titles in the top 5 include Avatar and The Force Awakens. So there's that, right? Of course, I mean, he wanted you to see it. Those are $2 billion grossing film. That shows how amazing Oppenheimer's IMAX run. That's true. Again, if you haven't seen Oppenheimer, go see that shit right now. Like, don't bounce from the stream. Wait till the stream is over, then go see Oppenheimer because it's fire. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't have that much time to spare on a fucking random Monday evening. But anyway, Oppenheimer's joined the top 5 high gross IMAX movies, which is dope. Also, Oppenheimer this has passed $700 million, becoming one of the highest grossing biopics of all time. That's fire, man. That's fire. All kudos to Chris Nolan, man, for having the fucking cojones. Yeah, I said they're going to make more. They really don't have much of an option. The film still. Yeah, I hope that's the case, man. But we've seen stranger things when it comes to fucking. Just look at a whole Batgirl movie just canceled, bro. Whole Batgirl movie just filmed and canceled. Like that's what I'm afraid of. Not them canceling. Obviously, they can't cancel. The movie came out, but those types of things happening to the future of the Reyes family is what you don't. We don't want to just see Jaime come back. We want to see the entire family, bro. Right? Because they were fired. So anyway, yes, Oppenheimer passed $700 million. That's cool. That's always cool. That's dope. National Cinema Day will take place on August 27th. That's this Sunday coming up. All tickets will cost $4, right? So you go any theater, every movie, every showtime, every format, $4, August 27th. National Cinema Day ticket pricing does not include tax or online and or third-party ticketing fees. In other words, you probably got to go to the theater to get the $4 ticket. You go try to do Fandango, they might try to hit you with the 20, bro. That's what they do. So visit nationalcinemaday.org for participating theaters. So go there to make sure. Don't just walk up to your local theater and be like, yo, let me get this $4 ticket. They might be like, we don't observe National Cinema Day. What? Also, movie theaters that don't observe National Cinema Day, fuck you. All right, let's keep going. Drop some classics and reboots and spend $4 on make too. Not trying to spend. That's pretty funny. Which nothing against the Meg 2. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what if it's good or if it's bad or whatever. But anyway, let's move it on. New look at Timothy Chalamet as Paul Atreides in Dune Part 2. There's the homie right there, the homie Atreides. You know what I'm saying, from House Atreides. I can't wait for Dune Part 2, man. I can't wait. A little bit of speculation too. What's going to happen? So we all know, and this is. Let's talk about this for a second. So the normal formula for Disney Plus shows has been the same since their induction. They come out on fucking Tuesday nights at midnight Pacific time. So that's 3 a.m. for me. I've never agreed with it. Thought it was bullshit. I don't give a damn. You know what? It's funny. Like when Game of Thrones was coming on, right, in the Eastern time, 9 p.m., it still came out at they got it earlier, right? So what the fuck? Why did we have to wait till 3? I was never able to watch Disney Plus shows ever until Wednesday, and then that's when I could give thoughts or whatever, because it starts at 3 a.m. Your boy has to be to work like 2 or 3 hours after that. Your boy ain't up watching that shit. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. So for some reason, for Ahsoka, they pulled the time back. Now, I know some people are out there speculating that it might be a little grimy. Like, hey, why would you do that randomly? I don't know if I so much believe it's because of a certain teaser that we're going to get tomorrow. I don't think that's what it is. But I would like to know why they changed it. I'm glad they changed it because now I can watch Ahsoka tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time, catch the first 2 episodes and still get in bed at a jolly good time, right? And fucking get up and go to work. So I would like to know why they changed Ahsoka's time. I would just like to know. Do I think it's nefarious? No, not really. But oh shit, hit that spring. I know y'all heard that. So yeah, I just want to know. And I was talking to Megan and somebody was like, "Well, what's Warner Brothers going to do to try to upend Zach's day, right? With the new Rebel Moon teaser dropping and shit. Who's going? And might drop a Doom 2 trailer. Might. I don't want them to because I don't want to see no more Doom 2. I'm ready for the movie to come out in just a few months if they don't push it back, which looks like they might." They probably did it to avoid early morning spoilers. Like, yo, and if that's the reason, Phil, that's a fucking good reason, right? Because that's happened. Andre Nicotina. Andre, no, he remembered that shit. Andre spoiled Luke Skywalker in the finale for Mandalorian season 2, bro. I mean, he just he dropped the thumbnail on Twitter at like, I don't know how early it was that morning, but it had Luke Skywalker on that motherfucker. And people who hadn't seen the episode yet, East Coasters like myself. Now, for me, it didn't spoil it for me because I didn't see his thumbnail until after I watched the episode. So it didn't spoil it for me. But yeah. I remember that. So yeah, yo, if that's the reason, good reason. Hate to see shit spoiled like that, to be honest. It says, I really hope the Red Moon trailer tomorrow isn't just a brief teaser, but a decent length trailer, maybe. I mean, I was talking to Ohio Dave on Amateur Hour last night about this, in which we were talking that I think when it comes to a teaser trailer is just the first trailer, right? So I've seen long teasers before, right? So this teaser could be 2.5 minutes. It could be a minute and a half. Could be fucking 50 seconds, which I would hate. Obviously, we want as much as possible, but we don't want to get... You know someone who's seen the trailer? Yo, I don't want no details. I don't want to get spoiled. Matter of fact, tomorrow, probably not going to watch the trailer until I do the Daily Show. Daily Show, 5:40 p.m. Eastern Time. Going to live react to that trailer. I think everything will be all right. I think maybe some people might be joining me for some reaction, bro, to watch the trailer. So we'll see what happens with that. But like I said, I'm not going to watch it. It comes. I think I figured it comes out about 2. You know nothing of it. I think I figure it comes out about 2 p.m. my time. If I got the timings, or that's when the event starts. That night, opening night event at Gamescom starts about 2 p.m. my time. So whenever they feel like rolling the trailer out, don't let that shit be live on my show, bro. Don't let y'all watch me lose my fucking... I mean, I'm going to lose my mind regardless, probably, because the trailer's probably going to be dope. But, hey, yo, if that shit's still live and they ain't put the trailer out there yet until my show is done, bruh, let me tell you something. All right? Y'all get my shit live. You know, nothing of it. But anyway, back to this right here. Oh, my God, I hate how it does that. So, yeah, new look at Timothy Chalamet and Doom Part 2. 25 years of Blade, baby. Woo! I would watch the trailer for Blade, but last time I did something like that for another, when it was the Dark Knight's little anniversary, they fucking clapped my stream. So I'm not going to do that. But Blade, let me tell you something about Blade, bro. I remember the first time I saw it, it wasn't in theaters. It was on physical, you know, like rented it, I believe, or something like that. And I was completely fucking blown away by that shit. Blade, this built Marvel, right? Like people I'm sure a lot of people understand that already. Just look up Michael Jai White's comments on Blade, because if Blade had not been successful, we might not have Marvel Studios that we have today, right? Like Blade was one of those first movies that sort of made money and broke ground for that type of thing. And it's dark, it's gory. Some of the VFX don't hold up, but Wesley Snipes fucking killed that shit, bruh. And I love that. This one right here, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite scenes. You know, the opening scene of the movie when he comes in that club and it's like bloodbath, and they're like, ah, and then he fucking murks a bunch of cats and he does a little fist bump. I love that. Give me a sec. Sorry about that. I'm back. But yeah, Blade, 25 years ago today. Hard to believe that the movie's that old, but it is one of my favorite comic book films of all time. And you know what? When I make these lists up, I do tend to forget about Blade, man. It's dope. Like look at the production value. All of this shit in here was incredible, man. And Wesley Snipes, he killed it. He fucking killed it. He was already ripped and shit, but then he put in, some of the fighting. Blade 2 was fire as well. Blade 2 was absolutely incredible, directed by Guillermo del Toro. Like Blade 2 is dope, man. But Blade, 25 years ago, Blade released in theaters, and we were never the same. There you go, right there. Y'all ever see the deleted alternate ending featuring Morbius? Yes, I remember this. Well, fuck it. Let's take a look. Hold on. Let me pause this shit. Hold on. Let's take a look, man. Let's take a look. The deleted. Let's see.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see the sunrise. I need to get back to the lab. I'm gonna cure you.
It's over. You keep your cure. I've never felt better. Besides, as long as there's a war going on, I still have a job to do.
Oh, yeah? Then you're back on the clock.
Y'all, if none of you guys have ever seen that, that's the that's the deleted scene that featured Morbius from Blade. That would have been incredible, bro. Can you imagine that shit happening back then? I mean, obviously we got a good technical thing. Wesley Snipes' Blade could appear in there. If they missed the opportunity to do so, that's on them. That's a great opportunity. He doesn't have to do anything. Basically, he can just show up in the movie, be Blade. Like, that'd be fire. I mean, look, him and Mahershala Ali together, which I'm thinking in the Blade movie anyway. I'm sure Wesley Snipes will have a certain cameo or something. Or wait, was he playing Whistler? Wait, was Wesley Snipes playing? Wait a minute, who was supposed to be playing Whistler? That'd be dope. Yeah. That'd be incredible, man. That'd be incredible. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, Blade, 25 years old. I'll never forget the first time I've seen it, and it's aged very well. Like I said, some of the visual effects are like when he cuts Stephen Dorff in half at the end, and he kind of comes back together. It's like but still a fire ass movie, dude. It is still a fire ass movie, and yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I love Blade. I love Blade, man. So happy 25th birthday to Blade. Shouts out Wesley Snipes and stuff. Yo, if he shows up in Deadpool 3, that would be fucking incredible, man. That would be fucking props given incredible, right? So let's see if that happens. Let's see if that happens. It's hot in here, bro. Let me turn the music back. It's pretty warm in this room right now. I can't even fucking lie to y'all. Oh, here we go. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Bing. Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa in talks to star in a buddy action film, The Wrecking Crew, from Blue Beetle director Manuel Soto. Yo, this is interesting. I don't like either of the pictures they put up of these dudes. They just look weird. Let's see. Let's see what they say about this. Blue Beetle director. Is it Angel? Manuel Soto, the director of Wrecking Crew at MGM exclusive, is the man himself right there. Coming off a #1 debut this weekend for Blue Beetle director Manuel Soto has found his next studio project and will direct the Wrecking Crew at MGM, the rap has exclusively learned. The Wrecking Crew was written by Jonathan Topper prior to the WGA strike. Additionally, Topper's deal was negotiated and closed prior to the WGA strike. Plot details are being kept on the wrap, but the project is being described as a buddy action movie. It's interesting, man. Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa are being eyed to headline The Wrecking Crew, and both were in talks to star prior to the SAG-AFTRA strike. The duo initially set up the project in 2021, and after a bidding war, the project landed at MGM. A bidding war, which means the script is probably pretty dope, and they're probably like, if we get the right 2 stars to star in this thing could make some fucking money, right? And saying 2020 Soto's film Charm City King premiered during Sundance. All right, so yeah. So do you have it, y'all? You have it. Dave Bautista, Jason Momoa in talks. That would be a dope movie. I would love to see those two on screen, fucking vibing back and forth. So let's see, man. Let's see. You know what's also crazy? of all the actors that get added to the Fast franchise that I'm sure they approach and probably toss a sack of money to, I'm sure they've approached Batista. I don't know why he hasn't been in one yet. I'm sure they've approached him though. But I do remember at a certain point in time, not too long ago, where Batista sort of wanted to take on more serious roles and not be labeled as the action movie star. And he wanted to, I mean, he's a good actor. If you ever see Knock at the Cabin, holy shit. Fire movie. All right, let's move on. Bing. Percy Jackson and the Olympians will begin with a 2-episode premiere on December 20th, only on Disney+. I'm looking forward to this only because, look, I'm never ready to do the Percy Jackson books, ever, none of that stuff. But the first movies that they put out with Logan Lerman and shit, those movies were fire. I like those Percy Jackson movies, and so I'm interested in the character. I like the as you can see, my man's right there. That must be my man's with the, he's got like the deer legs or whatever. So that's cool to see. I will be checking this out. I don't know if it's going to be good or not, as good as the movies to me, but I will be checking this out in December. So there's that. All right, y'all. So Blue Beetle came out this weekend. You already heard me talk about it in my non-spoiler review on Thursday, and then Saturday on World's Finest, you heard me give my thoughts on Blue Beetle. I loved it. I thought the movie was incredible. There was really, for me, not really a lot of weak points in the movie, and it was a small superhero film. And again, I'm getting tired of it hit all the tropes. Shut up. That most superhero movies are going to hit that, especially when it's a lesser known character and it's an origin story. They're going to hit the trope. They're going to do that. They're just going to. I don't know why people are complaining about that shit. It's going to happen, right? So What? Wait. Hold on. What's going on over here? Right? Oh, it says gaming live. What the fuck? Anyway. Blue Beetle opens to 25.4 million domestically. Now let's check this out right here. Deadline: Blue Beetle lands at 25 million plus. Strays goes to the dogs. Sunday box office update. Even though this weekend's new entries, Warner Brothers, DC's Blue Beetle, and Universal Strays, aren't coming in at the top of their projections, with respective lower weekends of 25.4 and 8.3 million, the overall health of the theatrical business is still in good shape. It is. It's being further bolstered by the fifth weekends of Barbie and Oppenheimer. Damn, the fifth weekends. They've been out for that long already, which are fueling an estimated $100.7 million weekend. That's plus 28% over the same August frame a year ago. That was a dry spell led by Crunchyroll's Dragon Ball Superhero. Okay, so it remains to be seen what the toll will be on today's box office in Los Angeles. They're talking about that. So, $25 million for Blue Beetle. It did take the top spot from Barbie, which, I mean, Barbie's been out for a month and a half almost. That's not surprising, but people are still going to see that movie and Oppenheimer, as I've just talked about with the box office for those two movies and stuff like that. So, let's see. According to ComScore, more kids return to school on Friday with those K-12 off at 46% versus a week prior, which was 70%. Intelligence reports 2 million admissions for Blue Beetle, repping 23% of the weekend's foot traffic versus Barbie, was pulled in 19% of the weekend's admissions. While the under-delivery here on Blue Beetle, even at $30 million, this isn't a big enough start for this $104 million production. The movie gets a B+ cinema score because it's good, which explains it all. Under 18 on CinemaScore gave it an A. Grades were better on ComScore, where the movie gets a 90%, where Latino and Hispanic moviegoers who led the charge at 39% to Caucasians and whatever. I don't care about that kind of stuff. However, the result here for Blue Beetle isn't shocking next to other Latino and Hispanic-fueled action picks. Alita Battle Angel, which is fire. Spy Kids, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, all unadjusted for inflation. Why wasn't this movie even strutted at San Diego Comic-Con in a perfect world without a SAG strike? It would have been with couple. They would have showed it. If it wasn't for the strikes and stuff like that, San Diego Comic-Con, Blue Beetle would have had a panel. They probably would have showed some clips. The whole roster would have showed up, and it would have been more to get people's eyes on this movie. Obviously, we are where we are, right? We are where we are. So that didn't happen, and so there's that. So Blue Beetle, bro, not the best box office, man. Not the best, but hey, man, hopefully, like I said, it gains some traction, right? Hopefully, some stuff happens with word of mouth and things of that nature, and maybe it can at least stay on pace. If it can earn the same thing next weekend, at least, then it might be it won't be such a like The Flash. The Flash was just dropping every fucking week, man. It was insane. So So yeah, I like to see the worldwide box office for Blue Beetle, but it still has a lot of places to open up, as Phil just pointed out. Appreciate that, Phil. All right, so it's that time, y'all. It's that time, y'all. You know, I've reached so Rebel Moon teaser comes out tomorrow. I can't wait. And I was just talking to you guys earlier about like if that thing drops during the show, which I think it'll be out by then, because if I have the time figured out correctly, me and Meg and Joey just like straight up looked at the time for like a minute on Saturday night after World's Finest, and it looks like 2 p.m. my time is when that thing starts. The opening night starts, and if they start with Rebel Moon, then maybe a little bit after that you see the teaser. If not, who knows when that thing will drop? But because if you look at the dates for Gamescom, it's the 23rd, right? But the 22nd is when they have their opening night, and so we shall see if that's the case. If it comes out later or whatever the case may be, they might be so hyped they just say, "Yo, let's start this thing off with a bang," and we get Rebel Moon teaser right off rip, right? So we have that, and I did want to bring up, this is for real. So we got a couple of things. First thing I want to watch though, this is dope. I thought this was cool. The fight choreographers, right, of Rebel Moon did this for fun. This is dope. It's a Star Wars type thing. I don't know when they did this. All I know is the first time I saw this was this morning, like right after I got to work. And so let's check this out, y'all. Let's check this out. Oh, this is incredible, man. Little previous action. Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. That's pretty dope, right? I don't know if any of y'all has seen that yet, but that popped up this morning. So that's supposed to be the fight choreographers from Rebel Moon. So hey, bro, if that's any indication on what we should expect, from that movie, that's incredible. We ain't ready. Nah, we ain't, bro. Nah, we ain't. So I just want to show that real quick. And here we go. So Rebel Moon, right? The page posted this little 14-second pre-teaser tease. And bro, let's watch this. Let's check this out.
What do you think they want?
Everything.
Bro, everything? So now it looks to me like when the ships are coming, that she's ringing the bell to alert everyone about what's happening. So right there, Cora, like ringing the bell or whatever. Right. So it looked like that. And of course, you didn't have to work. So after that, you see the ships coming in. It looks like she's looking at them right there. So that's dope. That's dope. Let's see. Yeah. If you look up "big mistake" in the dictionary, there's a picture of Kathleen Kennedy right beside it. For sure. After this shit comes out, it's looking like they're gonna do their thing. Anyway, because I think that this is going to be. I'll give my thoughts a second. Let's keep going. And then obviously this shot here is absolute dope. Look at this, man. Look at this, bruh. And obviously, like we sort of broke it down on Amateur Hour last night. Me and Dave did about like the comparisons between what we saw. They added these waterfalls in right here that weren't there before.
What do you think?
And of course, the tagline. He says, "What do you think they're here for?" She says, "Everything." So, yeah, the waterfalls they added. They changed some of these mountains up here. That shit was a little bit differently. So a lot of this stuff was different. I like the way they look like just like regular houses, bro, on the plains, man. Right. So this is dope. I can't wait.
What do you think?
There you have that shit, Rebel Moon, bruh. Come on. Tomorrow's show is going to be fun, y'all. It's going to be fun. Breaking down that teaser and things of that nature is going to be absolutely fun. And let's see what I got right here. Real quick. The titles have been announced too, as well. If I pull that back up here, you can see right there, we now have the titles and release dates for both Rebel Moon movies. Rebel Moon, A Child of Fire, December 2023, in a few months. And then Rebel Moon, The Scar Giver, April 2024. So just a few months after that, bro. We sitting pretty, right? And real quick, the homie Zach dropped on his Vero today. Let me get to Zach's Vero real quick. Let's see, Zack Snyder. So yeah, he dropped this. Obviously, tomorrow #Rebel Moon. This is dope. Got Cora back in the day when she was in the Imperial Guard or whatever the fuck that shit's called. You see her weapon right there. Dude, look at the snow. This is going to be incredible, y'all. This is going to be fire. I cannot wait. So, I appreciate y'all jumping through. The show this is the show tomorrow. I'm telling you, tomorrow, you guys, teaser come out, breakdown, people probably joining the show. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yo, sorry. This is a shorter, still 30 minutes. So there's that. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate y'all watching. And just by tuning in, you support the show, man. You guys do. But if you want to add some extra support, there's a link down below for the Patreon where you can join for as little as $1 a month. Help your boy keep the lights on, make advancements, things of that nature. Try to improve the show in any way, shape, or form I can. Yeah, you're going to have to get Netflix again, homie. You're going to have to. Because I'll tell you what, don't let me find motherfuckers bootlegging Rebel Moon, bro. Because we need that thing to have view counts up there, right? Right? We need that thing to have, because we need to prove to people like, yo, check this shit out. Fucking Zach had something on his mind. You should have listened some time ago. You didn't. Now look where we are. So, yeah, you're going to have to get Netflix again, bro. You're going to have to get it again, man. And again, yeah, yes, yeah. Again, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See you guys tomorrow, same time, 5:40 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to talk about this Rebel Moon teaser that's dropping tomorrow at Gamescom. Until then, see y'all later. ACS Universe out.